Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to part 26 of Ackton City here in City Skylines 2. As you can see in the previous episode we built up this signature building for all the industries over here, and off screen I did a little bit of extra work, not only here regarding these industries but also regarding the residential complex over here. As you can see, well, I'm zooming with the camera, this works better. I added quite a lot more, especially parking, because these buildings, they take a lot of space for parking, and as you can see, these parking lots are completely chock-a-block. So that probably still causes the traffic, because the traffic is trying to locate, parking space. But for now, off screen, like I said, I enhanced this area. Roundabout, an extra slip lane here, extra buildings here, parking lots, a small road here, an off ramp from this road here, so they can enter from this main road here to this area, so they don't need to take the roundabout. And this was already the case, it was the same. And also this road going straight through this area, I turned it into a big main road, changed the roundabouts and proper sizes, and also fixed it. This little issue over here, there was like a kink here, I just moved it up. Now as you can see, I also changed the looks from all these areas. Now as you can see, I used the extra assets button over here to give all these areas certain textures. So I even wrote down on paper like what has a certain texture, and also I gave it names. So in this case I can see how many grain farms we have, and cotton farms, coal mines, livestock, ore mines, oil wells, stone mines, and you name it, etc. Actually, it looks pretty nice if you think about it. These are all like zones, and did quite some work with it, but it looks nice. And I was surprised to see that we only had like 2 cottons, but yeah, we don't have any demand for it, so it will be okay. Anyway, I said also that we will be going further in looking for more raw materials, and as of now we have the most required stuff is oil. So let's start with that one. And I know there's a bunch of oil here in the ground because we click this option over here and click on oil. Look, this is all dark, so we have oil plenty over here. Good. So we are going to pick this road, and we take the straight end, and then we're going to bring this up. We can also build like a roundabout there later, and then we bring this up further because that was like a crooked road. Let's do this again as usual. Crooked roads, so we pick this again, and then like that, maybe in a little shorter segments as well. Here we go. Now we're going to use smaller roads, and I prefer then to use the asymmetrical 3-lane asymmetrical road. Yeah, that will do fine to get like extra oil in. I mean, not extra oil, but extra connectivity, because as you can see here, you have 2 lanes that come together on this junction, and that really helps. Now let's also make a road from this side, let's do it from all the way here, then we know for sure it works. Now you see, now we only have 1 lane there, so we click on the tool mode here, and we just not that tool mode, turn off the anarchy, no, turn on the snapping, and then we flip that around. You click on the left mouse button, and then you move it to the right like that, poof, and then you have that area set. Yes, so we are going to proceed here to that side, and then from here to there, up to there, and up to there, and also here let's see, we're going to, here we go, like that. Leave some space in between it, because what I also notice is, like, you know, when you are harvesting basically the raw materials, you also need a place, you know, where it can go. So, and that would be then, you know, the regular industries. So we're going to do that. So from here, go a little bit straighter. And this is 8 by 8, and then from there to there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's see, this is all fine. Okay, this works out nicely. So we get into here, oil, and we're going to create these districts. So from there we turn on the anarchy so we can get outside of the circle. Here we go, from there to there, and there, and there, and then there. And now you see this, and now we see this. And so we have 4 of these guys. Regarding the oil, what did I write down? Well, I'm in luck. I basically said, like, I am keeping the original color, like I did here as well. Naming I will do off screen, otherwise that will take some time. Not interesting. We're just going to see, like, okay, what will this give us? Here I think what I'm going to do is just create a 3-lane road out, just out, you know. So they can come up to here, they can turn around, but they can also go out like that. Yeah, okay. Now what I also want to have is like an additional train line. Now we do have a train cargo station over here, but I want to train this stuff to other places, because I want to put like some regular industry over here as well, because we do have the demand, plenty of it. And yeah, definitely want to do that. So let me grab this road, bring it up to there, and then from here to there, and then maybe from here up to there. You know, we could even connect this road up to there. I don't see any reason why not. Now, let's see, like that, because this is just going, yeah, it's just going around, no issues there. So we have, like, what is this? This is a high voltage substation. Okay, we can work around that slightly, like that. Why not a bend, you know? Looks a little bit nicer. Let me bring this down like that, yeah. Yep, we have extra space. Nice, nice. Now, I want to have, let me have a look, because this station is over here. So I want the other station close to this. Now, most of this stuff is getting through here, but also can come out of here. So there are multiple places where it can come from. So I'm thinking, if we grab this thing, we make all those roads converge to one station. First of all, let me check out a train station. Let me see, I need the cargo train station, this one. And let me see which way it's pointing. That is to the left, which is correct. I do want it to the left. Okay, I plank it here, like that, temporary, so I can shift it later. So I know which way it is going. So what I will do now here is I will create a one-way system from here that goes like, let's see, it goes on the underside, that's okay. So from here, and then we go, oh, come on, yeah, into that direction, one way, up to there. And then from here it can go either back to there, or it can go into this area where I'm planning to have these regular industries. So here we go, from there to there. Yep, that works. Nice. So we're grabbing this station and we're going to move it. And move it here. Let me see. Now I'm just thinking like, oh, this is not even working. Because these guys... Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm missing a road. Ah, okay, my fault. So, here I missed the road, but I need to bring this out to there. Then from there to there. And this one will be merging with this one. So if we count the lane mathematics, we have 2 lanes plus 2 lanes going into 2 lanes. So that's not correct. We need then 4 lanes. Now, do we have a 3-lane one-way? Do we have a 4-lane one-way? 4-lane one-way road. Here we have one. Yeah, that's the one. So we're going to change this like that and that and that, and then up to there. Yeah. And actually it helps here as well, because you have like 4 lanes going out, going that way or that way. Hey, not bad. So we're grabbing this thing. Grabbing this thing over here. And we plonk it down right over there. Give it a little bit of space, and ooh, this is going to cut tight. So let me see if I increase this. Yeah. So this thing is a little bit in its way. I think, yeah. Can I delete those? That one, apparently. Okay, yeah, you have to figure those things out, right? Okay. Nice. So now let me grab a train line, which is this one. And let me see, we take this option, we turn this off, otherwise it gives issues. And we bring it from roughly here up into the air. How much are we? 6.25 meters. Let's add another little bit like that. Let's make sure this is straight. And then from here, let me see, do we keep it into the air or not? I think so. I think we keep it into the air. Makes it easier in this case. Let me see, it's like 180. Yeah, it's a straight line anyway, so that's good. From there to there, over the highway, and then I want to connect it to this area over here. So I will make a bend here, something in the order of, whoa, let's delete that part and let's redo this. U and then U, and from U we bend it around like that. This is a 12 by a 12 like that, and then a little bit on eyesight finagling kind of thing. Yep, that will do the trick. And from here we bring it down to 0 like that. Let's try this again. Then we do it just like this. 2 times blue is a charm, and from here we do it again. Blue times is a charm, and let's just hope this is big enough. Let me see, what do we have over here? A little bit of let me see. I'm in manipulation mode, although I'm not be able to select something in manipulation mode. Oh, here. Ah, okay, that was it. Okay, fair enough. Now this area will be then filled up with regular industries. So regular industries. We also have this thing right now, a zone for small farms that produce food, beverage, and convenience food. Now with this one, I am not 100% sure if this has to be on arable land, but we will see. We will see. I'm just going to try it out, just on this stretch over here, and let's see what happens. And these are the regular farms, which we will then place over here. And the regular farms, hear me, the regular industries, and this one will be placed over there. And this whole area will be placed over there, and this will probably cause massive amounts of traffic. So this we will do just 5. Okay. Now also these guys need to get back. So let me see, how will they get back to their place? You know, they can enter here one way, and they can drive here to these guys, and then in principle, oh yeah, I see the perfect solution. See, you see this road over here? To there. Nice, nice. Here we do a little bit of changing with the move it mod. Like, I hate these, you know, lumps, weird shapes, but that does help. Also here, you see the landscape deformation. I don't know why this is, but it is what it is. Like so. Look how many of these guys are already forming. Ah, perfect. Now also, you know, other YouTuber told me about road maintenance and electrical substations. Off screen I already placed them. Here we have like the road maintenance. Maintenance, not exactly spelled right, maintenance. And here is the actual transformator station connected to this whole area. Maybe we can put one on the other side as well, including maybe a second power option, maybe. Okay, anyway, let's connect this stuff up. So we're going to this page, and then we need the one-way track. So the upper area will be connected to there, and the lower area, this one, so the lower area will be connected up to there. Here we go. We go here, and then we select the cargo train route. Now we will have one from here. Select also another color if that is possible. I don't know, bright red, whatever, paint. Bright red, yeah, it is. So here we go. We select that, and that will just go outside of the map, like so, and that will come back here. And it says complete route. Nice. And then we take another color. We make it. Let's make that green for a change. That will go from here to actually this train station over here to there, like that. Maybe we get a traffic jam. Would be nice for a change. And complete route. So I think this would work. I mean, they can come from there. So let's have a look at these junctions. Are they okay? Just checking them out with the lane connector tools. Seems like things are missing somehow. Yeah, so these have to go forward, and this one will be removed. This one cannot take a left turn, I see. Ah, okay. So we have to make that possible. So you go there. And yeah, this is right away. Perfect. Yeah. Here somehow it seems that this road does not appear 100% straight, but I could be mistaken. Maybe I can move it with the move it mod, maybe slightly with the manipulation mode. Let's just bring it up like that, and then that, and that. If you know how to work the manipulation mode, you can do a lot of things, you know, with these roads. So also we're going to remove those pedestrian crossings, because you know I don't like those. And if are there traffic lights here? Yep, we're going to remove those as well. And then with this option, lane connector, we say like, yeah, you will go, what the, just like that. Yeah. So they won't sit in each other's way. Nice. Let's have a look at this one, by the way. Let's see. So you are going to be removed. You go straight on there, and you will go on there. Also fine. Also here we remove that crossing. Don't need for that crossing. That goes there. That's fine. They come together. Also fine. Okay. Let's have a look here. Let me remove those traffic lights and the pedestrian crossings. And then here, what I'm going to do here is actually we're going to make a node using this road, and then turn this part into a 3-lane like that. Oh, underground mode. Yep. And let's use the lane connector tool, which we cannot use here apparently. So, but here we can, because so I'm clicking this lane connector. No, we cannot use it here. Oh, we can use it here. Yeah, you go there as well. Okay, come on, you go there, and you go there. You know, go in all directions where you want. Okay, and then here we're going to select. This one does not go to the right, and also does not want to go to the left. So it's like left, straight on, and right. Let me see any other options. Yeah, I like these two lanes, you know, to be carrying on, because I have seen in the past, you know, with the dedicated turning lanes, that if you apply those, then often you have like 2 lanes going into one, and that is not always that helpful. So I'm going to remove this. That works fine. And remove these also to carry on, and yeah, so the train is already running even without putting a depot there, but that's for the moment it's fine. Okay. I expect the traffic to be busy here, so no issues there. Okay, what furthermore? Let's see. So, production. Do we have enough oil? Geez, we still have a deficit of 44 tons. Also, a vegetable area, which could be put here. Now, that's very nice, close to the station. So, yeah, I'm just going to build a little bit of infrastructure here. Put it in a time lapse, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay then, this is a little bit of a different shape than the usual gritty pattern, but yeah, we do want to have something else for a change, so vegetables, okay. So also, just like with the infrastructure, we also put this in a time lapse because this is not really that interesting. Here we go. Right, set and done as well. We have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vegetable farmers there. Now let's have a look if that has any impact on the production. Vegetables, yes it does. The oil is still 37 tons, and look at that grain also. Mamma mia, the grain is like really bad. So let's have a look, because I know this ground is supposed to be fertile. This area is fertile, also this part. So you know, we can put a few grain fields also here. This area does not really want to, probably because of this stinky thing over here. But yeah, so we can add more roads here, so we can also add more grain facilities. So up to there, maybe up to there. And I don't know, can I connect this? Well, with a little bit of anarchy, we can do a lot of things, you know. It's just like, you know, no, it's one of those things that we always say, like, nobody sees it. So let's go around this building slightly, because, like I said, probably the grain area does not really like it to be there, too stinky. This will fit, yep. Let's see, we can also put this into small sections like that, and also like that, and from here, let's do it from, let's do it completely a diagonal, you know, who cares, you know, just all the way from there, and then, you know what, we just make a curve, bash, just like that. all those gritty roads. It's like we just want to make a little bit of a more interesting shape. The only thing that is, yeah, it takes a little bit more time to put those grain farms in. But luckily we have a time lapse, so we will do that in a time lapse. Oh, here we go again. Okay then, so we have also now 4 grain fields. Hopefully it will make slightly a dent in the, oh that's the wrong button, in the production of grain. Or do we still have a deficit? No, we don't have a deficit. Oil is getting down. Now the question is with oil, I already added these ones. We still have this whole area available, so yeah, shall I use it? Yeah, I would think like why not. What I also want to do is I want to create some space in between here for regular industries, but not only that, also for having a metro line, for example, or a regular train line. Just get some space in between it, you know. So there is some option to build something, you know, that helps transportation up to there, like that. And here we will just continue from there to, come on, 90 degrees. Is this 90 degrees? Let me see. If we go from here to, no. We are going closer. Actually, we're going from there to there. And then we're going from here to, oh, that's not entirely straight. Well, then we have like a little lovely bend over there. That's okay. So also within this area, let me make a nice infrastructure in a time lapse. Be right back. We have our oil fields. It took me a little bit longer to place the infrastructure because I wanted to make those roads a little bit more easier to navigate, to get dedicated turning lanes here and there. Although in some cases they flip just back, or even those pedestrian crossings also flip back, so that was sometimes pretty annoying. But okay, I mean, yeah, it will do. So this thing is over here, and this is all the way over here. Now, of course, it would be nice if we could place a shipyard over here, but the problem here is, look at this cliff. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that right now. So let's have a look here at the production right now. And yeah, you know, the thing is, we can keep on going with this. Now it does change, because right now, for example, on these fields, they just started, and it's just like the full production is not yet accomplished. Now, the only thing that I might be able to do is get a metro going, a subway. Now let's have a look. We going, let's see, underground, single track, double track. Yeah, we select this button and we go underground. Let's see, what do we have here over, by the way? Do we even have a metro station? Or nothing at all? There is nothing at all here. Oh, nothing at all. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is all, yeah, this is all people over there. You know what? I'm just going to plank it there. Joop, they like it. And let me also take it through here, because we have like a lot of people here, especially here. So let's see, it comes from there. It might pick up a few. Yeah, I think here is the ideal spot, in the middle of everything. Yeah, and then it can lead towards here, and then yeah, we can later on make a branch off. I'm wondering if I can, you know, I'm just going to snug it in here, and then from here we lead it towards, you know, this area over here. Sort of, I think here, and then maybe that ends up, let's say, here. Yeah. Then we take the double track underground. I don't know why mine is 40. I have no idea. So let's see. Is this all fine? We take this one. Turn this offline. Oh, come on. Yeah, you can go there. Perfect. Of course, there's no depot available, so we will create a depot. Oh, that runs from here. That's perfect. And then page it up. Oh, let's turn on anarchy. Page it down. Search for the 180 degrees, which we found here. And then we can connect that straight up there to that metro line over there. Perfect. So you put this in a bend. Turn off the anarchy just to be sure, and ta-da! Nice. Now we're going to create a line. Let's see, where's the end button? Complete route. Here we go. Nice. So this depot can now send out the trains that are required. Here they come, the yellow ones. Nice, lovely. So what I also want to apply here is an extra road maintenance depot. Even though we have one over there, I also want to have one over here. Although this is green. So if I look here, I see that this highway over here is completely red. You know, as if, yeah, makes also sense, because there's no real connection to it from the other side. So it makes sense that there is nobody going there. And also maybe here there are a few spots. Yeah. So where can I put that? Can I just put it here? Ooh, I think this will just fit. and it will not be. What is this building? There's a hospital, that's no problem. This is just a temple. This is the welfare office. Okay, we give you some extra vehicles. We're going back to the road maintenance building, so that will take care of this area. And even though this is all green, let me put one. I don't know why this is still red. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I will just put it here, just because of the sole reason they can just go, yeah, left or right, basically. Oh man, traffic lights over there. You know I don't like those. No traffic lights, no pedestrian crossings. Cross then there, if you want to cross without the lights. Come on, click and click. Here we go. Probably there as well, but okay, I cannot, you know, be bothered by it. And the last thing I want to do is put like a transformer station that goes here. No, not there. I think here is better. Bash. And then let's see, do we have a space here for this is a regular road, yeah. So power wise we do have more than enough production. Now the question is, where is it all coming from? So it's coming from here. From where is this anyway? That's also a transformer. From this, how much does this give? This gives 199 megawatts. Not bad. I don't even remember if we had nuclear plants in this whole city. But let's just check out the underground cables. Let's see where they are going. So they are going, these are going out. So this is excessive energy over here. That's fine with me, because then I will take it from here, bring it all the way over there. Again, overlapping items, fine. Then we make it go to -30. Then it does not overlap. And bring it all the way up to here. And then to... where did I put that thing? Oh, there. Well, I went a little bit too far. Okay. Well, there were worse things. That should connect up. Or not. I don't know. So this is 10. I bring it down to 30. Connect it up to there. Let's see what happens. Don't know. There's an extra connection in case of. And here, I don't know. It does not seem to need power over here. The power is already being distributed through the road section, but anyway, this station is available. We can point down maybe some kind of station over here, something simple. Geothermal plant which only works on water, which is available here. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not bad. So, oh, adding another station. Let's see, this is upgrade, more upgrades. Nice. Nice. Okay, let me put that to the grid as well. So, let me put that up to -10. You go there. You go there. And that is the one that goes all the way to that guy over there. Oh, let me do this proper. And I think this was at -30. Yeah, it's now green. So it seems like it's not needed. So what we will do here, we take it from here and we bring it outside of the city. Just like that. Look, now it will output because it does not need to bring the power into this area. So we have really a redundancy of power. And let me have a look here. Does that work? Don't know why, but anyway, we have some extra power now available over here. Excellent, perfect. So how many people are actually now using this thing over here? Let me remove a few of those trees, because that does not look very nice. And also we could use a few parking spots over here as well. So let me find a few parking spots. Okay, you pay a nice price for that. Also you. And then let me remove those trees and that tree. And then here we're going to put a few trees in between, so to to block the sounds. Something smaller, like in between there, because you have also these openings in between those stems of those trees. Here we go. Here we go. We put that in front like that. Here we do the same thing to keep the noise a little bit away. Here we go. Here some trees here and there, left and right. And already people are taking it, which is very nice. And because there is like this, that's the very last thing I want to do. I want to have a bridge, pedestrian bridge, which will be this one. And I will be placing it first here, and then I use the move it mod to move it into place. Over here, like that. Put it here, and it's very important to put the pillars exactly on the pavement, otherwise this type of bridge will not work. So it's something to keep in mind. And then we can use the let's see, the pathways, the paths. Here paths to go around here. Turn this off, and then from here it will create like a nice pedestrian crossing. That's fine with me. And I think did that thing just vanished for half of it? Are you kidding me? You go there. Well, let's have a look at this again. What the hell happened with this thing? Huh? Now that's kind of odd. I don't know what kind of glitch that is, but let me retry it again. So it's this one. Maybe I can just plonk it down here in place. Puff. Let's just see what happens. Are people taking it? Because there are no pedestrian crossings here. So, are they taking it? Oh, there's somebody walking. Where are you going? No, you did not go up there. Somebody else? Yay, there's somebody walking there. Yeah, more people are walking there. That's nice. Now they can also get from this side to the other side, to the metro. And then even this area can go all the way to this area. So we have a lot of work to do, you know. It's like, it's incredible. I don't know where to start. It's crazy, because if we look at the production values, these are just insane. You know, we don't have any. Look, we don't have any deficit on any stuff of this. So yeah, like I said, it's cheaper to produce it yourself. But yeah, what are we talking about? These deficits? Yeah, we can import them because. Look how much space this takes, and if you compare that to the entire map, it's like a huge swap of land, you know, that this takes. And of course it also takes a little bit of traffic, although that's not that bad actually over here. Yeah, these guys are now forming the drilling platforms. Yeah, they're getting there. And here these guys are putting also out their things. Nice. Yeah, not unsatisfied. So what we can do here, I know, I never end these episodes, is like, Select quickly this thing, do a slight zoop, that's just it, and then we take this road, just on a 2-lane road, turn off the anarchy from here, and we bring that to that roundabout, because why not, you know. So this is like, oh, darn it, there goes the entire road. Come on, pick 'em up. Pick 'em up. Sometimes you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, but okay. Nothing to do about that. Bash and delete that, and then the road is gone again. And from there to there, and then from here to there. Nice. Okay, now we have to do a little bit of lane management and whatnot, so no crossings here, definitely no traffic lights, and regarding the lane connectors, last thing, I would say like you are not going all the way to there and there, and we also remove this one, so this one is forced to this lane, basically like that. Yeah, lane connectors normally are not used on roundabouts, but since these are self-made roundabouts, yeah, you have it, you know, not on the built-in roundabouts like these, and they have like their own dedicated lanes, but you cannot change these, and that's a little bit annoying. But we leave it at that, and I think for the people who watch my channel, for their input, and I would say like keep on giving your input. I mean, they are very useful, and yeah, they contributing to a better city. And I have to admit, this city is already giving quite a lot. It's like really a lot, you know. It's producing so much resources already. And we have like okay, metro. Wait. This is 5x5. Yeah, why not? Also here, 5x5. Yeah. And also here a little bit more industry, regular industries, and then there. So that metro can also provide those guys. Yeah. So we will be getting there, guys and girls, and I think these runs are fine. I also have been thinking also about this dam over here. Now this dam is producing, of course, a nice amount of power, but I noticed, because I closed this off, that we are having some water issues here and there, although you would not say here. But if you go downstream to this area, look at this beach. Look, all the assets here are in the water, and that's not a good thing. And if you go even further, off screen I pushed up this harbor a little bit, but then if you go in here, not here, but here, look at this road. This road is barely above the waterline. Barely above the waterline. I even made this very nearly invisible embankment here in case of, but I'm thinking about closing off this area to make this as a separate, you know, pond in game, you know, as it were, and not connected to the main river anymore. But I don't know what kind of effect that will have on the rest of the city. I might be able to replace this dam all the way to the back here, and then utilize all the space over here that we have, and then use all that water that comes from here, and then, you know, there are all kinds of options possible. But at least then that will make this water level drop, and yeah, we don't have the floodings going on here, because some of these places, yeah, they do tend to flood over time. But that's a headache for another episode. That's a headache for episode 27. This was episode 26. I hope you liked it. Like I said, questions, comments, suggestions, put them in the comment sections below. And yeah, and if you like it, if you want to help me with this channel and keep it running, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and of course the bell icon so you get notified until the next episode comes out. Okay guys and girls, thank you for watching and see you next time. See you. Bye bye.